Hello. Hurricane season has begun, and it is important that we are prepared. There has already been tropical activity in the Gulf region, and we can expect, as usual, to experience tropical issues. Take the time to review your checklist and make sure everything is in place. Kyle Kinzer leads our Protection Services Department, and he will guide you through this year's severe weather plan. There is no substitute for planning. Be prepared, and if you have any questions, please reach out to Mr. Kinzer. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Thank you, Dr. Smith. As we all know, hurricane season is upon us. Now is the time to review and update our individual site plans for the 2022 hurricane season. The 2022 hurricane season is predicted to be an active season. Regardless of predictions, we must be prepared each year for the direct impact of a major storm. NOAA is predicting 14 to 21 named storms, 6 to 10 hurricanes, and 3 to 6 major hurricanes. The Escambia County School District works with the Escambia County Emergency Management annually to establish hurricane shelters throughout Escambia County. Schools are very well suited to provide shelters in the event a hurricane impacts our local area. Evacuation shelters are divided into two phases, with Phase 1 shelters opening prior to Phase 2 shelters. The school district works with the Escambia County Emergency Management to determine what school shelters will be used for each approaching storm. Schools activated as shelters, administrators assigned to shelter duty, and department leads will be notified as soon as the decision has been made to open a shelter. Phase 1 evacuation shelters in Escambia County include the Pensacola Bay Center, Jim Bailey Middle School, Success Academy, our special needs shelter, and Molino Park Elementary, our pet shelter. Phase 2 evacuation shelters include Global Learning Academy, Beulah Middle School, and Northview High School. The school district provides school administrators, food service personnel, custodial services, and maintenance services to hurricane shelters. Escambia County Emergency Management and their partner organizations are responsible for managing hurricane shelters. Those partner organizations include the American Red Cross, the Florida Department of Health, and Escambia County. In addition, law enforcement will be assigned to any hurricane shelter opened in our schools. Administrators assigned to shelter duty will be notified of their assignment at the beginning of each hurricane season. The principal in charge of the shelter will work with protection services in ensuring that adequate administrator coverage is assigned to an open shelter. Administrators will work in 24-hour assigned rotating shifts. Administrators will help support shelter managers and report any issues to the Emergency Operations Center School District Desk. The EOC District Desk is managed 24/7 during an emergency and anytime a shelter is opened in Escambia County. The EOC District phone number is 850-471-6674. Let's take a few moments to review the 2022 Severe Weather Plan. Action Level 5 starts June 1st of each year and runs through the end of hurricane season on November 30th. During Action Level 5, all schools and departments should review and update their individual plans. It's important at this time that all staff understand their roles, responsibilities, and expectations. A review of all hurricane supplies should also be conducted. During Action Level 5, key staff members will receive regular situational updates directly from the Protection Services Department and our county EOC manager. At this time, phone trees should be reviewed and updated as needed. When any storm moves north and west of 74 degrees west and 14 degrees north, we will move into an Action Level 4. Protection Services will then provide the superintendent and executive staff with regular updates. During Action Level 4, key staff members will continue to receive regular situational updates directly from the Protection Services Department. Phone trees shall be utilized as needed, and the district information line will be up and running. All staff at this time should continue to monitor email and local media for updates. During Action Level 4, it's time to prepare. School administrators and department heads will meet with key personnel to review your local emergency plan. Administrators and department heads will initiate necessary action items, and the Protection Services Department will provide shelter administrators the status of shelters. During Action Level 4, emergency equipment and supplies should be pre-staged. Preparations should be made to secure information systems and computers. Preparations should also be underway to secure all equipment and materials located on the exterior of buildings. As the storm progresses and local impacts are foreseen in our local area, Action Level 3 will be initiated. The Protection Services Department will continue to attend local EOC meetings and brief executive staff as needed. District meetings will be held as needed for principals, directors, and other key staff members. Information will continue to be distributed via email, media, and district callouts. During Action Level 3, all equipment and material located on the exterior of buildings should be secured at this time. Designated shelters should be prepared to open for shelter operations. As the storm moves closer to our area and impact is imminent, Action Level 2 will be initiated. The superintendent will declare an emergency and announce the closing of schools. The district severe weather management team and key personnel will meet. At this time, the EOC district desk will be manned 24/7 by district staff. During Action Level 2, all site protective measures must be completed. You should complete securing information systems and computers, complete the securing of all equipment and materials located on the exterior of your buildings. In addition, key staff members should be assigned physical keys and ensure that all keys are accounted for. During Action Level 1, schools are evacuated and secured, designated shelters are opened and staffed, district offices are evacuated and secured, and the EOC is manned and staffed by district personnel. After the storm has cleared our area, it's important that no employees report to school sites until recalled by the superintendent. This includes all administrative staff. After the EOC declares the area safe, the district damage assessment team will be dispatched to conduct an initial damage assessment at all district sites. Please note that principals will not conduct an initial damage assessment and should not access schools until advised to do so by the superintendent. Maintenance and facilities will begin to implement critical repairs and protective measures to ensure that buildings are safe to enter. Shelters will continue to remain open and operational until advised to be shut down by the Emergency Operations Center. When it is determined that it is safe to move about the community, all principals will be notified by the superintendent that it is safe to conduct secondary assessments at their sites. Any damage identified by the principal should be reported to maintenance. Debris removal will be initiated as soon as possible. At this time, principals should not call in any employees or allow any employees on site until advised to do so by the superintendent. The severe weather management team will continue to meet post-storm to assess damage to schools and the community and to determine when it is safe to resume normal school operations. I appreciate you taking the time to review the 2022 Severe Weather Plan. If you do have additional questions, I ask that you send those via email or contact me via phone. Again, thank you for your participation and best of luck to us all as we enter the 2022 hurricane season.